Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the sixth edition of the Hydration Break podcast. And now, the Hydration Break is gonna migrate from the glorious World Championship to the real stuff, like real shit. Okay, the European Championships are gonna start within
This
weeks.
week,
Literally, some of them
the
are
literally
Champions League
today.
already started. Europe League already started. Conference League have started. So all European cups have started. There is plenty of things to talk about.
Yes,
There's no such thing as a summer break anymore. World Cup still going, new leagues
Yes.
already going. Is it last season? Is it next season? Who knows and who cares? Because it's
the,
football, baby.
and to tell you, today Slovenia already started the league. So
Uh-huh.
who cares about the World Cup final, whatever? And Romania first league already started today.
No,
Next week,
what I like the most, that the day when Norway played against England, the same day their championship was, Tromsø
yeah.
against Bodø Glimt, whatever. Same day, like literally 5
I
p.m.
think it was at the same time. There was Tre Fiori versus something at the same time of
So,
England, Argentina,
really,
same time.
what were the most impressive results in the first
Uh,
qualification? I have to
so
say
the,
that actually, sorry, just one last thing. This time, somehow, I expected more like San Marino against Luxembourg teams, but there were pretty strong names already starting, like Bulgarian Levski and CSKA Sofia and
yeah,
Ferencváros and some proper names have already started the Euro season, Vojvodina and so on.
let's start with the games of yesterday. Let's go with the Europa League. Amazing team of Ferencváros made 3-0. Good game for them with the Haitian player. If you can tell me more, Gergo, about that.
Yeah, who was at the World Cup and scored a goal, Lenny
Oh,
Joseph, if I remember correctly, in their third
Correct.
game. But let's add that a Hungarian player playing in Vojvodina got a red card in the 8th minute.
Yes,
So
and
he's going to
that
be
killed the
treated as a
game.
traitor, definitely, maybe, in that game. Ferencváros seems to be a bit out of money this season for different reasons, and a few key players have already left. And some people may know that Robbie Keane was the coach for 2 years, the big Irish legend. Still,
But the
they
new
got
coach is the new
is
coach is the
the Győr
Győr
coach,
coach.
the Győr coach from last season who became champions. So this is like a typical Bayern München move, or I don't know what to call it, taking the coach or best player, yeah. And now, but he actually played good football with the Győr. And okay, so Ferencváros went through, but yeah, with the red card early
It's
in the game.
to win on two official games. So
Yeah, but I think Győr was really affected badly by, of course, their success coach leaving, which shows having lost to the Icelandic champions. Well, a draw this week, but what can I say? So Győr can continue in the Conference League, and the Icelandic champs went through.
no, wait. Europe League first, right? And then
yeah,
Okay,
that's
Europa League.
we will. Yeah, but
so
the
these
good part.
teams who are playing,
How do you like the no? Still for Ferencváros. How do you like the Kadu? Because I know he comes from Czech league. Yesterday he did two good assists. If if you watch the game or highlights, he was good player when he was in Victoria Pilsen. Strange move to Ferencváros, but money is money.
I can only
I
agree
think.
with you, dear Freddy, because I know as much about it as probably the Burkina Faso the fourth division playoffs of last season. So,
As on the Burkina Faso, I replied to that comment. The league finish in May,
oh,
so there is no highlights I can give you,
I
but
think
I will make sure.
I'm busted, and I actually didn't know about their league.
I was doing that. No, the good part of the let's make shot on goal. Shot on goal. Let's do it quickly on that. The good part of Europa League was let's say Alumini versus Sheriff. It was 0-0 in Moldova, 0-1 in Maribor because Alumini doesn't have this exciting stadium. The point is that a German Ivorian guy named Ulreich, that is from Ivory Coast, scored for the Sheriff after the third minute. Kidrichevo or Alumini made 27 shots, 14 corner kicks, 75% possession ball, and didn't score. Good game. Another funny stuff of the game is Derry City versus CSKA. That was only 18 minutes of extra time. Basically do the implant of lights that was not working. So basically, and they got basically eliminated by a own goal at the 16 minute of extra time. That's good for CSKA Sofia coming back to the good times of the past. Another amazing game was Cluj versus Dynamo Kiev, 0-0 in the first game, 0-0 in second game, and penalty 2-3. And we don't say more. I think it was the most boring game ever, if you have ever managed to watch. There is no Andrei here, but his Hajduk lost with Žilina, and I was supposed to be in that stadium. That is quite a good.
They went through.
But they didn't went through because own goal. Yeah, Hajduk didn't even shoot on goal. Žilina made the own goal in the 80s or 88 minutes, and they made basically 3 goals and lost the qualification.
Oh, yes.
So it's not really fun. Then there is like a million of conference games. To be honest, it's really too many of them. I would say the very quickly one, Turku beat Sarajevo, so they passed through. So for your Finnish heart.
Yeah. Finnish teams did exceptionally well.
Finnish teams are doing good since they are they got the money from the UEFA partnership program this year. They got like something like 25 million euro to promote mostly female football in Finland. So I don't think it's also affecting this. But
all 3 teams went through. Ilves to Inter.
Yeah, Ilves, Kups, all the 3 teams went through, and it's, I would say, amazing, better than Hungarian football.
Yeah, Kazakhstan teams lost.
Kazakhstan team, Astana lost with the Dinamo Tirana.
Yes.
4-1, but once again, as I see the highlights, it was red card after 5 minutes. So then I think it's a lot of impact of red cards. Many games that were not decided. It really got a lot of red cards in this Conference League team tournament. I would say Riga, for you that you are wearing Latvia, Riga won 2-0 with Glentoran. That was easy game. Ilves also beat Differdange. So also the Finnish team went through. I would say one of the few interesting game in the end was like, let's say, the Hamrun Spartans against the Runavik. I would say the most southern point Europe against the most northern point. They lost 2-1 by the last minute goal of Ante Čorić. That, if you know the name, he used to play for Roma.
Oh, wow.
And he went up to play for Hamrun Spartans. Not really the best. But we can honorable mention for Virtus beating Dila Gorio 1-0. It's the first time San Marino team wins a game. Of course, they lost 3-1 in Georgia, so they didn't pass the round. But they tried. But they lost, I think, at 93rd minute when they substituted the main central defender with probably some kid, and San Marino scored. This is for the Conference League. For the Champions League, there is much more that is, you can talk about it, but one, there is your favorite team, the Bisen, that didn't manage to beat Klaksvik, but they will play in the second round when we'll talk also. They will play with another of our favorite team. Kairat Almaty won. They didn't got eliminated, so they passed the round.
They were Champions League last season.
Yes.
So
Champions League, yeah. They will play against Omonia Nicosia next round.
Okay.
And Liepaja, just for you to honor the t-shirt, they beat Decic. I think it's Montenegro. I don't know more news on this, but I just know that they went 1-2 and they won at the last minute too.
Yeah.
From Brazilian guy that plays for Liepaja.
Do we have any team from Gibraltar or San Marino qualifying to the next round? No.
That I see today, no. But this, you can tell me who qualified for next round, that I can check for you. because
Before you
we
check,
saw
two things that really amaze me about this. First is like, imagine you are the team from Faroe Islands or Malta. Obviously, you have a limited budget, right? But always playing in this qualification round, you have to play with the team from Kazakhstan or Gibraltar with Finland, and then literally like the logistics. How do they manage all this logistics? It's not if you are from Kazakhstan going to Rome or London. No, you have to go to like Klaksvik in Faroe. Man, this was such a terrible thing.
I was present last year that I told you in my travel for the summer to watch live Vardar Tre Fiori.
Yes.
And I had the chance to talk with because they are Italian, but how you program, how you plan.
Yes.
For some Marino teams, they get they get some sponsorship from governments.
Yes.
They even are recruiting all the players just for the Champions League game.
Yes.
I know that they have recruited Damiano Tommasi.
Yes.
Maicon was playing one game for, I think, Virtus or something. Of course, to get money, and it's very bad, and it reflects the society we are now.
Yes.
They recruit influencers.
Yes.
So there were two very famous guys that I have never heard of course, but they are famous in Italy. So that the guy plays 2 minutes in Champions League.
Yes.
He
Is this the same Maicon, the Inter player Maicon?
Yes, Inter player Maicon. He plays now in Serie D or Soma or Sona, something like that. But he was recruited for one game to play Champions League. So they try to
just like
pass the round.
Who is it? It's Ronaldinho is going to be playing for a Serie
for Ravenna.
Red Imps.
But by the way,
he's going to play for Ravenna. He signed the contract, and they promised that he will play one game. I think it's all a marketing thing for Ravenna to have the T-shirt with the R10.
By the way, I thought it had to be a different Maicon, because there were so many players called Maicon, but guys, there should be a rule, like you should not just retire jersey numbers but names as well. I mean, I remember that there was an Inter player called Pele like 15 years ago who was really bad, by the way, and what's the point? Just retire the name.
Because he was so bad, then they put on T-shirt when Inter sold it to Torino. They changed his name. It was Abedi Pele, because he was so bad that they couldn't. When it was at Inter, it was Pele. I remember, because
but actually the Abedi Pele from Ghana.
Yeah,
his name is also not Pele.
It's the second.
Right?
No,
so,
his name is not. They changed the. But there is 1 million, as Felipe would say. There is 1 million Brazilian that they would just change the name, and I don't know, for the budget, I can tell you the longest team that could have happened would have been Kairat Almaty against Santa Clara, that is in Azores.
Yes,
that would have been the
half the world,
the half of the world.
The second thing that amazes me, and maybe you know the answer, but this is so. There is a club called Derry City.
Yeah.
They are from Northern Ireland, geographically.
Yes, I know. I was there.
They play in Irish League.
Yes.
But in the European Cups, they play for Northern Ireland.
For Northern Ireland, yes.
How? What's going on?
Because there is Northern Ireland League.
Yes, but they don't play there. So how did they qualify to be playing in the? It's like the same as
like
Marino playing for Bulgaria,
Vaduz, or FC Vaduz, who played in the Swiss second league or something.
We can make all a story about Liechtenstein and how Liechtenstein.
That's more understandable because Vaduz in like second or third league. That's fine. But this one,
they qualify because of Liechtenstein Cup.
I know.
Liechtenstein doesn't have a league.
Yeah.
The other teams, Liechtenstein, like Vaduz plays for second league of Switzerland. Then there is Balzen and other 2 or 3 that they play in lower Swiss league. The only way that they qualify is once a year they play Liechtenstein Cup.
Yeah.
And who wins?
That's clear. But Derry City, I think, took like third place in last Irish league, so they are supposed to play for European Cup from Ireland. But no, they're playing from Northern Ireland. Like, this is really breaks my hand. I need to research. So let's see the answer in the next episode.
Because they apply for for the UK qualifying of Northern Ireland. They could play in the Northern Ireland League,
Very.
but they decide not to because they
Yes.
are. That's why I agree with you, because in this way, Glentoran should
Yeah.
not play the qualification as the champions.
But what
But
are the
Derry City lost. They made the the own goal against CSKA Sofia, 18 minutes. 18 minutes extra time.
if we look at the games next week, okay, the second round, what are the
Second
most
round? Okay, since you asked, there will be Mjällby, champion of Sweden, that is doing very bad in the league. They're terrible, playing with Lincoln Red Wings of Gibraltar.
Yes.
And this could be a good game because Mjällby is doing terrible.
Yeah.
I would say worse
Their
than
first
Győr.
ever championship, the village from 5,000 people. That sensational winner. But yes, now they're like 10th or 11th in Swedish League. It's gonna be their debut in Champions League and European Cups. What else?
13. What else? The Cups with Baku.
Yes.
Could be interesting because it's a hard game. Then we have Thun, champion of Switzerland against Dinamo Zagreb.
Yeah, very interesting.
That can be interesting. Then we have Sturm Graz against Hearts.
Oh, Hearts, yes.
That's
a really, really cool game. Fenerbahce against Górnik Zabrze, so against Podolski. I don't know if he still plays.
Against Podolski. No, he's the owner of the club.
But
he decided to buy the club. It was in Polish news last year that he retires and him and his family decide to buy the Górnik Zabrze.
He can maybe substitute himself and like Vialli, poor Vialli, like he used to do as coach of Chelsea.
And now the Aarhus, champion of Denmark, plays against champion of Poland, Lech, also.
From Lech Poznan. Yeah.
Yes.
That could be interesting, but Lech will already start the league, so it's I don't know how smart it is to start the league and then play the Champions League game like 3 days. I don't know. Then the other one, the Vikingur against the Hapoel Beersheva. So that could have been Győr. And maybe they would have played in my favorite stadium in Backa Topola. You never. No, other good game. You have what is here? Celje. Yeah, that could be interesting with Ignatia, but I think Celje it's not really the same team anymore since the coach left and at least 5-6 players left.
And he was fired, right, from Eintracht. He didn't.
From Eintracht, yes, he was fired, of course.
He was like there half a year, and that's it. He's not there.
Riera,
yeah, Riera.
Yeah, he's.
Very sad story. But if I look at the Europa League games, some of them could be already like the actual league round. For example, look at this: Beşiktaş against Midtjylland, or Hajduk against Paphos. That could be like Champions League.
Paphos. Tell Gergo that David Luiz plays for Paphos. Just
he knows.
Remind Brazilians. And there is Twente with Ferencváros.
Yes, very, very strong cap.
St. Gallen against Benfica.
Fun fact, I didn't know much about Twente, but Venegor of Hesselink, if you remember this name's son with this very simple surname is playing in Twente.
Oh, his son? Okay. So there is son of Van Persie, son of Van Nistelrooy, of Venegor of Hesselink, Matt Letizier, and okay, all right. Kluivert, obviously, 15 sons of Kluivert. Okay, they all play together.
There is also Besiktas Midtjylland.
That's what I mean. Yeah, this could be
interesting.
By the way, fun fact for our viewers and commenters there, we are going to randomly select a winning commenter as the winner of the Hungarian tap water by our sponsors, a full bottle of it, if they can name the Dutch football player, because I don't remember him, who had, I think he was in the first division or something. Anyway, his biggest claim to fame is that he had 2 children born on the same day from 2 different women. And I read this news like a few years ago and I forgot who he was, but that's something.
Yes, Please leave your responses in the comments.
Other interesting game, Dynamo Kiev PAOK.
Very interesting.
And also, and I would say Tromsø, champion of Norway, like
Exactly.
with Hradec Králové, that they qualified towards the cup because
No, Tromsø
big scandal
is
in Czech.
more north than Bodø, so they are like the
Yes,
Bodø is extreme, but Tromsø is even more extreme north. Yes,
sun doesn't go down at this time.
Yeah.
And that would be interesting, Tromsø with the Fafos or with the Hammarun Spartan.
Yes.
No, Hradec Králové, I was there. The stadium is new. The team, they invest some money. It's good they qualify, but this is because of the big Czech scandal of Karvina that we said in one episode that they fire everyone. No, for Conference League, the games, and there are a lot, but you start to see the teams. There is Gothenburg with Levadia.
Yes.
Bisen, your favorite club, because they got fired of Champions League with Győr. So game for you to Kosti and Gergo to study and to watch and
languages are no challenge to us.
No.
But if I just scroll,
the Finnish one. What else? Başakşehir with Turku.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Vardar with Riga.
Yeah.
Spartak Trnava, one of my favorite places when I stopped for going with CSKA. Favorite team of Felipe, we didn't mention, Železničar Pančevo with Braga. And it happened with the Portuguese team.
Yes.
So finally Felipe will know where it is.
Man, there are like 60 games. I just my
there is even more. But Pančevo, I find out, if you don't know geography, Pančevo is very close to Belgrade.
Belgrade is just like a suburb. Yes.
No, there is 70 game. Like if you want Liepāja with Austria Vienna, Debrecen with Yerevan.
And here's where I shall mention that there is, it could also be a trivia to you guys. Debrecen still has under contract a player who is the record holder in games played for the Hungarian national team ever. And that guy is still playing in Debrecen. Yes. Who is it? It is, of course, Balázs Zsuzsák. Who is still playing in Debrecen.
Oh. Wow.
So he will do like Mike on for some Marino teams, just one game.
He will be 40 later this year. The big Hungarian legend.
I remember.
109 games, if I remember correctly, in the Hungarian national team, being the record holder.
Okay, I thought it would be one of the Salai or Gabor.
No. He more Kirali. Kirali still plays or retired?
No, he retired, but I believe he's the second with 108 games, and Zsuzsák just got one more, which has actually a political story to it, but maybe next time.
If I still scroll more games, Helsinki with Coleraine, that are Northern Ireland, and they play Northern Ireland League. What else? Larnaca with Jerusalem, Beitar Jerusalem, Dunajska Sreda with Mostar, Rako Czestoska with Valletta. Nothing. Oh, Bravo against Scandia. Two teams that are completely like kilometers apart. Ludogorets with Hapoel Tel Aviv.
Nice.
That can be.
So lots of things to talk about next.
Rijeka will play with Derry City for you.
Yeah.
Or for Andre. We can give homework to Andre.
Sounds good. Any other news we want to discuss? Some new transfers or coaches, or who was fired, resigned, new?
You were talking about Vaduz. Vaduz will play with Athletic Escaldes. Still Conference League. It's still going. And Pax with Panathinaikos.
Oh yeah, that's strong. So many Hungarians, right? Ferencváros.
Four, and altogether.
Debrecen, Pax, and
Győr.
If the Croatian and Varaždin with Jablonec. Also, Jablonec made oh my God, the worst logo changing in history. Because how would you write Jablonec? with a J, like
Yes.
Juventus, okay?
Yeah.
And
No.
Apple, like
Just,
Apple.
just Google the logo, and it's now a Y.
Mm.
That completely is, I don't know, it's the worst marketing logo change. When I saw it, it's like, are you changing name of the city or something? Good game would be the Vojvodina Ajax. Also,
Yes, that's
it
very
should have been Ferencváros.
Yeah. Oh.
Lugano with some Kosovo team I never heard. Ducagini. Partizan with Luxembourg, Strassen. That's it, much. That's, I think we went all over the game to say what is
Yes.
more, what is more. Even if I try to show more games, I hope there is not more. But yeah, there would be
Good.
something to talk. The leagues, if you want to
Yes.
talk something when the
course.
leagues are starting, the leagues are starting. Yeah, I would say too early. Some is already start this week. Romania, Slovenia. Next week starts Polish and Czech. I know when Hungarian league starts, I think the same. Next week.
Yeah, next week.
So our favorite team Honved is back to the
First division. Yes.
Yes.
And,
finally, yes.
With who they play?
Oof, good question. I would have to check, but that's for our fans to check. Regarding which, I must say that I have a reason of myself to say maybe farewell to my fans for now, because my phone is on 6%, and if it goes to 5, I think the video is off. But if
Play as much as you can, and maybe
Yeah. They play with the. Let me say correctly. Kishvarda. Yes.
perfectly said.
And then first derby with the
like
Motoclub Budapest.
Oh, I mean, half the teams are from Budapest now, like in the new league.
Okay, so it's derby every week.
Yeah.
Vasas is also back. Yes.
Back, yes, legendary team.
Gonna be interesting.
Yes.
Our Ferencváros Honved, 22nd of August.
I mean, I expect Jimmy Jump and all the famous fans of the world to be there. He was actually there also, ran onto the field in a Ferencváros Újpest game once, not just, El Clásico for him. He does everything.
All right.
I think also Swiss League starts next week. The rest of, why they start so early? It's like I was hoping for at least half August or something like that. I understand the amazing Derry City starts the league next week because their championship is already there, but I think they are already at half of the championship. In Northern Ireland and Ireland they play. But
our favorite Ofi Creta will play in the main division of Conference League, right? Yeah, I think yes.
Yeah. The Greek team
was flying. Yes.
All
right, guys. I don't know if there is anything else, but I think that's it for first round.
Halftime show.
So take a hydration break and see you next time. So now we will obviously next time we'll discuss the great final that's going to happen this Sunday, and we'll talk more about leagues and the European Cups. So ciao, stay healthy. Take
third place final. No.
And drink water, not Coca-Cola. Drink water. It's
drink
good
water.
for you.
Sorry, no sponsor. Drink water.
All right, I pressed. Let me. Okay.
You didn't press.
No. Yes. Now.